Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Adobe After Effects CS6 tutorial. My name is Buddy Blackford. We're going to be going over duplicating layers and how to rename layers and how to replace layers, like exchange them out. It's hot. It's hotter than Satan's nipples in my room right now because there's not a lot of ventilation, and I opened up the window and all of a sudden this guy started running a chainsaw outside, so hopefully he doesn't do it in the middle of the tutorial. I mean, he hasn't been running the chainsaw all day, so I mean it's like the perfect time for him, I guess. So let's start with the tutorial. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is how to duplicate layers, and you use this a lot of times, so it's handy to know the shortcut for this one. I'll show you how to just duplicate it first. So let's click on the squish here. You go to edit and then duplicate, and now you have another squish there. See, you can take them off and it appears right in the same position. The hotkey, as you might have seen, was Control D, so I can hit Control D and you can hit it a bunch of times if you want. Now you got tons of them. So you can click on a layer and then click on a layer below it holding shift, and it will select all the layers in between. Or you can just hit delete, and I mean I just wanted to get rid of all those. You can select a layer and hold control to select layers without selecting multiple layers, without selecting the ones in between if you don't want. And another cool feature is if you have these layers selected and you want to edit them, and then the next layers you want to edit are the opposite ones, you can right click and invert selection, and now it'll select the other ones that you didn't mess with yet, or that you didn't have clicked before, I guess. So the next option here, we are going to rename layers. So the way you do that is, you might think it's by double clicking, but it's not. If you double click a layer, it brings you to the layer panel up here. So don't do that. You need to press enter on your keyboard. Press enter on the keyboard, and then you can just type it in, hello nurse, and press enter there. To get it back to what it was before, go back to editing it and delete everything you have. Press enter again, and it'll go back to what the original name was. Another cool feature that we have in After Effects is the ability to replace layers. So if I want to, let me turn some of these things off so I can show you. Let's turn off the tuna and the picture. Oh, I'm on it. There we go. So I want to animate this layer, and I'm going to add a couple keyframes on it. Position, and we'll just move it over here, and then I'll just move it one more time. Doesn't matter where I move it, really. So I'm going to, you see it has a motion path there. I'm going to replace it with this MTV vector that I have. So you hold down, you click on the MTV vector, you also click down here on what you want to replace, and hold Alt and drag from the project panel over top, and it'll switch it out for you. And what's cool about it is it kept all the keyframes that we had, so that way you don't have to re-edit everything. It looks like the parenting got a little messed up, so we'll just unparent. So keep that in mind when you do it. The parenting might not work as well, but let's see if we can reparent it. Yeah, just reparent it. It's probably just a glitch in After Effects. Just reparent it and you're good. Another way to do that, you can do the same thing. Click on the object you want to replace with in the project panel, and then what you want to be replaced down here. Make sure they're both selected. Hold Alt, you can just drag it right onto the comp. Right onto the comp panel there, like I just showed you. I'll do it again real quick. They're both selected. Hold Alt, drag onto the comp, and it can be anywhere, and it replaces it. So I thought that was a really awesome feature. That's it for this tutorial. It sounds like the chainsaw didn't go off, which is great, I guess. That would have been cooler if it went off, because these chainsaws sound pretty cool, and I would have gotten mad and had to cut it out, but I don't have to. It's awesome. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Thumbs up it if you liked it, thumbs down it if you hate duplicating layers. So we'll see you in the next tutorial.